spent the afternoon watching the rehearsal for the curtain raiser, which included a group of 4 or 5, as well as 2 dance schools performing, 4 or 5 individuals from the community, really ranging in age, probably from about 60 down to about 9, but mostly adults. Rehearsing a sort of improvised performance using the text from the lost notices generated in that community, and it was actually interactive with the audience, and I thought it was incredibly brave because, as it turned out, only 2 of those group of 6 or 7 had ever performed before. And they did a fantastic job. So they sort of intersected that performance with the 2 dance schools, each presenting a work on the theme, and also the 2 professionally trained performers that you saw in the documentary. And I spoke to those 2 after the rehearsal in the dressing room, and they've worked with companies like Legs on the Wall, worked around Australia, but they've now, for whatever reason, living and trying to work in Margaret River, and they just sort of like, they were so excited. It was like, this is the first time we've had the opportunity to invite our friends and family in our community to come and see us perform in a context where they might actually understand what our life is about, and that maybe we will, after this, be able to generate some more work here, you know, without the sort of supportive infrastructure of a tour coming here with, you know, approved by metropolitan audiences stamp. So that was just really beautiful to, you know, actually go down there and experience that. Afterwards, about a week later, we got an email at Performing Lines from the coordinator down there, Margot Edwards, and I just want to skim through it quickly for you because there were some really surprising things that came out of it really fast down there. One thing that is really clear from an audience development angle is the huge development and engagement of our dance community as audience and participants in an Arts Margaret River show. The 2 dance schools here share the Cultural Centre facilities with the Arts Margaret River touring shows, our cinema and our exhibition space. As Arts Margaret River is the managing body on behalf of the Shire, there is often a doing business stamp on the relationship between all of our groups. So as you can imagine, there's a lot of contact between organisers, mostly good, sometimes a bit of friction around hiring and usage times, and sometimes some conflict over the years. In the past, there's been very little combined engagement in terms of performance and audience. Shiver and the Lost Notices have been a resounding success in this area. We chose to keep the main installation an opportunity to engage the Lost Notices in the Cultural Centre foyer in order to maximise the involvement of the dance community in this angle of the project, as they're in and out through the foyer every day of the week. The opportunity was taken up with great enthusiasm, and it really helped kickstart the Lost Notices. Thus, when the curtain raiser rehearsals and development opportunity came around, there was a great response and much excitement about these new works. As a result of all of this and the inclusive nature of the audience development opportunities, there's now a warm, fuzzy feeling around Cultural Centre users, and the relationship between Arts Margaret River and the dance schools is at an all-time